Alright, do bear with me for a minute. You're going to be seeing the black screen for a minute. Only because I'm trying to get this all set up so that way I can at least be able to pull this off fairly easily. Let's hope this actually works. Because what I'm going to do... You're actually going to see a few different positions here. The reason why is because I am currently trying to see what I can do with... Let's see about that. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. I'm going to be trying to be real careful. You know what? Better yet, I want to try doing this. Because I don't want... I fear my tablet's going to, at least at some point, flip back a little bit and be like, yeah, no, and then fly right out because my screen on my camera is already broken. Oh yeah, I forgot the remote's turned off. Anyways, back to the video. This is going to be basically based off of our first few videos, so... Also, bear with me if the audio isn't that great, but the reason why I say this is because I'm more like spiders. Anyways, the reason why I say this is because I don't know how well the audio is with my headset, so if you can hear me perfectly fine, say hearing is fine. Make sure you put it in the live chat though, so that way I can clearly see it. If you're seeing this after the live stream, do put it in the comments down below. You probably can obviously hear me now because I came to a somewhat stop. I swear these bugs do not want to stop, like, pestering the crap out of me. Alright, at this point, I don't know if... I'm just probably going to stick with being facing the way I am currently am because... Figured why not? Just make it easy. I have to be extra cautious right now because, one, I'm facing a direction I fear a little. I would turn the camera around, but the problem is I'm sitting in the way of the view, so I am politely refusing to change the camera direction. Plus, I'm recording from my tablet, so as you can clearly see, I have to be real careful by a certain rock that I'm going to be passing shortly. Right here. It's right here. Ah! Because there's a little bit of a hump right by that rock you see to the right. One thing that you'll also see is a switch that's going to be automated. Basically to the one to the right, just to be more exact. So you're going to see it change. That red light you see means the switch you see on the left that's covered by 5 different posts is currently in the process of moving, which is why I'm currently sitting here with a very light move. Once that lever goes down, the yellow light starts blinking. I can start moving again. Mind you, if you have any questions, please do feel free to ask at least. Because the more questions you ask, the more I have a chance of learning and actually figuring these things out for you. Mind you, this track is not a track I built. I just basically helped my grandfather maintain it, run the engines, keep whatever involves the tracks up and running when necessary. Also, I'm going to try to keep this live stream fairly short because I don't know how many views I'll get off of it, but I will say right now, sorry, I'm a little sketched out a little bit. Because the highest degree, percentage of, the percentage of grade that goes the most is 4%, which this train can at least handle. I would give the adjust, but I refuse to for security and safety reasons. I'm going to hit the one button real quick to get that switch flipped. The one that I was just pointing out to you just now, so that way you guys can get an idea of what to expect. Also, shout out to the Bingham family that lives in Pleasant Grove. Both Bingham families. This is Howie Bingham and Our Life in Holland family. That hump that you probably remember me telling you about happens to be just a little after the rock. So, engine first, flatbed, brake car, hopper car, engine. Have to be really careful right there because of it having to be a little lopsided. By the time I get done with this video, I've got to go see a movie, or I'm planning on going to see a movie called The Bad Guys. Haven't seen it, but it looks good. If you guys don't mind, I would like you to give this a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe. More than half of you actually aren't subscribed. So if you aren't subscribed, go subscribe to my channel, please. The reason why is because you'll get more content if you do. Also, I don't do this channel for a living yet, but I am looking at doing it as a living just because, one, I'm looking at getting a job or just being self-employed just to do stuff like this. I do have a Patreon account. I also have a Venmo and PayPal, but I'm thinking of getting rid of both PayPal. Well, I don't know. I'm still debating. I've got to talk with my family about it and see what their thoughts are. Just because I know my mom uses Venmo, half my mom's side of the family uses Venmo. One thing I will say right now is videos like this are more of a rare thing to exclusively see. Mind you, I won't be posting on Patreon for a while, or at least until I start getting revenue. Revenue is not going to be easy, just so you know. Also, there's a channel that I've got started with a few of my friends who I would highly, and I'm going big on highly, suggest you guys go subscribe to that. We're going to start posting soon. I've already posted at least 2 on the channel. So if you haven't yet, go subscribe to it. I'll put a link down in the description down below or in my about page, just so that way you guys can have access to it. Also, that needs to get cleaned out. Other than that, it's 3:45. At this point, what I'm gonna do is grab this, edit. No, not edit. Actually, go to settings. Facing front. Only just this fixed, so that way you guys can get an idea of, or remember what I look like just to start. Mind you, sorry, I'm trying to see where my camera, I gotta remember my camera's on my left side. I just got a notification for Phase Rug. Oh yeah, shout out to you, Phase Rug, just because you're actually one of my all-time favorites. Anyways, gotta go. See you in the next one.